opening round of the college football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The Buckeyes come to the line, but they crank up the tempo. Receiver in motion now. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Gay. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Completion of first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, USC.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
Ball handed off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. That play enough for first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Quick pass. The catch is made. Touchdown, Trojans, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's lost the ball. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll try the right here. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Here's the second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab made by the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far.
0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Left complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we got a fourth down.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? Looking to throw it on first down. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
Timeout, USC.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play. The Buckeyes will have to kick it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return now from midfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back's got it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. It's beautiful to see another good one here today.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. It's the 2-minute timeout, and we've got a blowout developing here. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the handoff. It tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass is caught.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Southern Cal. That's how you finish a play. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Turns it loose downfield. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They finally tackled him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made. Running through the tackle. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Big throw caught on the left side. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Oh, he breaks free, still going. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a 24-point margin after the miss. Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it deep to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. USC offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. The defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. And now they'll run it on the draw. Gets the first and still running. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Trojans look to keep this drive moving. RPO, and it's complete. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now it's second down here. Running right. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff. Working with the lead, it comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Offense facing second and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
Well, the first half did not go the way they had planned, but boy, they have come out making plays here in this second half. Great completion, big yards downfield, and now they're looking for ways to cut into this lead.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Off the defensive penalty, it sets up the rare 2nd and 1 scenario. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
42 Spiders. Kill. Spiders.
Back to throw again.
The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
Second down play coming up. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense hungry to convert here in third down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He made the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch is made down the middle. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. He's looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Well, now that we're in this second half, Chris, you're limited on how many possessions you can get to get back into this game, and I think they needed to get something to get them going. Now you steal back some momentum. Let's see what they can do with this.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Gay. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Enough for the first, but still going. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. USC.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Here's the handoff. Running with purpose. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a short completion to the tight end. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Grinding away on the ground. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
They'll run it here. They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Hand it off for a draw. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They continue to roll up the score. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
They look to throw it here on second down. And it's caught. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Here comes the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Trojans looking to cash in the red zone. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, why not keep it on the ground? And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Past the 50. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And now the try for 2. Looking to throw here. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. The Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, USC. They are pouring it on now.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. And now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's in the clear. At the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They connect for 6.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The pass rush closing in. Intercepted in the end zone.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Ohio State, 27.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it.